Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Watcher on the Wall, or Dan, and this is my review for Amazon Prime's Good Omens. I started Good Omens last night and I'd set myself actually to binge watch it all the way through because it was only a 6 episode series, but I've been waiting for this series to come on for a very long time. So I stopped all the other shows that I'm watching because I do watch a lot. I love TV. And I decided to go and just commit myself to watching Good Omens. Now, Good Omens is written by Terry Pratchett and Noel Gaiman. I, for one, am a massive, massive fan of Terry Pratchett. I've written notes. He is one of my favourite children authors. I must have all of his Discworld books, and I just love his wit and humour. I'm not really sure about Neil Gaiman's works. I do have American Gods, which I'm yet to read, and I've seen the Amazon TV series of that. But for me, Terry Pratchett, when he passed away, it was a sad moment. And to see that they made a TV series based on his book, Good Omens, I was literally invested. So, Good Omens follows an angel, who's played by Michael Sheen, and a demon, who's played by David Tennant. They become friends, of which throughout the whole of the show, Michael Sheen's like, "We're not friends," and David Tennant's like, "You like me, yes we are." It had that fun, back and forward friendship between them. And basically it follows those two as they basically accidentally misplace the Antichrist, who is about to bring the end of the world, like it says in the Bible and things like that, the son of the devil will come and the world will end and there'll be a battle and stuff. These two characters don't actually want that to happen because they are enjoying their life on Earth. So there's an accidental misplacement of the baby where it's supposed to go, and it starts off a whole chain of events which I will not go into because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. There is a vast, great cast in this. It shocked me actually about how many talented actors were in this, and I'm just going to write a list of the people who have been in this show. Because there's a lot of them. So Michael Sheen plays Aziraphale, if I got the name right. David Tennant plays the demon, Crawley. Then there's David Morrissey, Brian Cox, Francis McDermott, Jack Whitehall, who has quite a big part in this. There's Michael McKean from Better Call Saul, as you'll know him as Saul Goodman's brother. There's Daniel Mays, John Hamm, who plays Angel Gabriel. There's Derek Jacobi, and that's to name a few. Literally, the cast. Also, there's Benedict Cumberbatch has a very special role, and for me, it blew my mind the amount of people who are in this. The amount of talented actors in this. I'm going to go into more detail about the characters, but basically I want to say that this show is filmed more or less in England. Some of it's in Africa, but more or less it's in England, and it shows off the likes of London, the beautiful countryside, and it's it feels very much an English film because of the casting and the location, and obviously Terry Pratchett is from England, I believe, and Neil Gaiman I think is also. But yeah, it shows off a lot of England, and it's stunning. Also, the music, there's a great classical music soundtrack, but also, to my surprise, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of Queen music. And I'm a huge Queen fan. Anyone who knows me, I adore the film Bohemian Rhapsody. I think that is probably one of my favourite films, and I've watched that film to death. Like, you know, and I'm still not bored of it. So to hear a Queen songs like Bohemian Rhapsody, another one, Bites the Dust, and all of them, I was just thrilled. I was like, yes, this is great for me. Anyway, to the casting, to the actual main part, which follows the angel and the demon. I'm going to focus on Michael Sheen. Michael Sheen plays Angel Aziraphale. Sorry if I got the name wrong. Basically, I found him to be a bit of a posh-speaking, bumbling, panicky angel. He in his soul, he was too nice, too good, and he basically didn't want any trouble. But yet he was very comfortable in his life on the earth, even though the impending apocalypse was coming up. And just to clarify, I will just be focusing on his performance and David Tennant's performance. I found Michael Sheen's performance was so good. Like, I actually cared about the angel. I actually wanted to see more of Michael Sheen and what he could do. He had great, screen presence, and it was great casting in all. David Tennant, who plays Demon Crawley, David Tennant, in my opinion, is one of the very best British actors around on TV and in film. I mean, I grew up with Doctor Who, and David Tennant as the Doctor in Doctor Who, he was my Doctor. And ever since he left Doctor Who, I've been following David Tennant when he through everything he's done on TV. I mean, he was in Broadchurch, and he was great at acting for that. He was in Jessica Jones, and he was a sinister character in that. So basically, to see him play a demon who had the charm of the Doctor, the nastiness of Kilgore in Jessica Jones, and mixing it all together made me want to see more and more and more. He is a phenomenal actor, and I felt his acting overshone Michael Sheen's. And I know that Michael Sheen is a big actor in Hollywood and everything like that. But yeah, basically, David Tennant, it's just fantastic on there. He was enthralling, and he was funny as the demon, and I was rooting for him. And me being a Christian, that is a bit wrong, People might judge that, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's a character, it's a work of fiction, it's fantasy. Yeah, I loved the chemistry between the demon and the angel. It was like a friendship. It was like, there was a lovely, funny moment, and you've probably seen it in the adverts, where the angel says to Crawley, we're not friends. And Crawley goes, yes, we are. You like me. Don't lie. Crawley knew that they had a great friendship, that they were like best mates. And no matter how hard Azrael fought against it, it was true. They had a very good friendship. And I really enjoyed that. I really liked that. I won't give any of the plot details, because obviously you'll want to watch it yourselves. But all I can say is all 6 episodes were absolutely brilliant. I want to have a little shout out to Jack Whitehall, who he is a comedian. He's a stand-up comedian, but he is coming into his own element on the TV. I mean, after watching Good Omens, I now want to watch his Bounty Hunters TV show. Because he was very good in this. He was very good. He was very good at acting. And I've also heard that he's going to be in the new Rock film, so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah. In conclusion of what I thought of the film, I had a great time watching the series. I found it funny. It was refreshing. Um, Basically, it definitely felt like Terry Pratchett had written it. It was an enthralling film, but on another count, I felt like this should have been written for a Tim Burton film because it was twisted as well. It had that twisted sense of humour about it, and also a little bit of a touch of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, of which I'm going to watch that film again, and I'm pretty sure there's a TV series about it as well. If there isn't, then I'm going to find the audio and listen to the audio of it, because it's got me into that. It had those elements of it which I absolutely loved. So in all, it is a great watch. It is a great watch, and I give this film out of 10 a dead on 10. I love it that much, and I will be rewatching that again. I've just googled whether they're going to do season 2, and at the moment, Neil Gaiman has said he had promised Terry Pratchett before he died that he was going to make the TV show Good Omens 1, but he does have an idea for book 2, and then hopefully out of that book there's going to be a second season. Part of me wants a second season, but I also would like this to be probably just a limited season. Like that's all you get. But if there's a second season, I'll be very happy. I, for one, have now added Good Omens to my book list, my never-ending book list. I will be buying that shortly. I'm basically reading at the moment. I'm just going to get it. I'm going to go off camera and grab it and come back. At the moment, I'm reading that. It's backwards, but basically it's Philip Pullman, The Book of Dust, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a really good read. Please expect a book review for that as well. So yeah, please watch Good Omens because it's very good. So yeah, that's my review. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to write any comments in the comment section, please do. I apologise to see if my review was all over the place. There's a lot that happens in this show, and I just was trying to remember it, and I was even reading it from my notes. And in this dying light, it's not the best. But yeah, thank you for watching this. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you'd like to, please subscribe, because I'm not going to stop. I really enjoy reviewing. I'm primarily not doing this for the numbers on YouTube. I'm doing it because it's actually helped me be more confident in me in front of a camera. So, and all the comments I've had so far, they've been really lovely and really nice. And it's all for my well-being, my mental health well-being, because sometimes I do struggle with depression and anxiety and those thoughts. So yeah, this has helped. So thank you very much for watching. I'm Watcher on the Wall, and I hope you have a great evening.